I think in 30 years you'll look back on the David Gordon Green movies and think that he was a genius.
Of course, most movies now play in more than 1,000 theaters, so what about movies that played in 2,000 or more theaters? Well, by that measure, Geely takes the cake with an 81.9% drop. Replicas is at number 2 with an 81.5% drop, followed by 2009's Friday the 13th, which dropped 80.4%. And Michael Myers should really be shaking hands with Jason Voorhees because that kept him at number 4. Halloween Ends squeaking into that number 4 spot with its 80% drop, 80% flat, followed by Playmobil the movie. Remember that movie? I don't. And it dropped 78.1% in its second weekend.
Fuck! God damn it!
Because you're an insane, degenerate piece of filth.
Other complaints that I have, and they have to do a little bit with identity politics.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Let's hear it.
There was one line that was in this movie that really threw me out of it.
Evil dies tonight!
Evil dies tonight!
Ich bin einen in den Streisen! What's the Blitzkrieg? What's the superior race? Vienna will return to Deutschland first!
Really threw me out of it. It is when Catwoman basically is saying they only care about themselves.
Man, like having him come face to face, like Michael Myers in a sewer? Hiding in a sewer?
Saved by Jason Voorhees because Friday the 13th still barely holds that top spot with an 80.4% drop. Halloween Ends is in second place, so the second worst drop for a movie playing in 3,000 theaters or more with 80%. Followed by Mortal Engines. Do you remember Mortal Engines? They wanted to start a whole franchise with that movie. It dropped 76.8%. Then we have another movie at number 4 that was released this year, the more fun stuff version of Spider-Man No Way Home, which was released in conjunction with National Cinema Day. It dropped 75.3% in its second weekend, and then 50 Shades of Grey banked a lot of money in its first weekend, but dropped 73.9% in its second weekend.
Ruins the character. Ruins the character.
Man, like having him come face to face, like Michael Myers in a sewer? Hiding in a sewer for 4 years?
One final bit of context that I want to add, because a lot of these movies with the big drops opened in 7th or 8th or 10th place. These are the biggest drops for movies that opened number 1. Once again, Michael Myers being saved by Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th, the biggest second weekend drop for a number 1 opening film of all time, followed by Halloween Ends with its 80% drop. Another film from this year again, Dragon Ball Superhero with a 77.8% drop in weekend 2. Then The Devil Inside at 76.2%, and Texas Chainsaw, which was originally titled Texas Chainsaw 3D, at 75.7%. And this
can't fix evil, but also is the town turning core evil, or is the evil in him the whole time? Like, it's just so convoluted, and they had so many ideas that you said, I like swings, I like big swings in my movies, but you have to actually do something with them instead of just throw them out there and hope that we go, oh, that's interesting. Like,
too big of a change. Too big of a change.
Again the whole time. The way this movie was shot and a lot of the details in the script are pretty good, actually. It's a little anti-hero film about transformation and the nature of what makes people evil.
But keep trying to reiterate your dogshit argument with new wording, though. It's sure to strengthen your argument.
I think in 30 years you'll look back on the David Gordon Green movies and think that he was a genius.
Evil dies tonight!
Evil dies tonight! Man, like having him come face to face, like Michael Myers in a sewer? Hiding in a sewer for 4 years?
How dare you!
Man, like having him come face to face, like Michael Myers in a sewer? Hiding in a sewer for 4 years?
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Don't understand. I just don't understand.
I don't understand.